The case that shocked many of us has resulted in the maximum sentence allowable for Erin Maxwell's killer.
Alan Jones was sentenced today to 25 years to life in prison for killing his 11-year-old stepsister. Erin Maxwell had been living in deplorable conditions when she was found strangled in August of last year. Jeff Kulikowski was in court today and tells us why this case may not be over just yet.
She has inspired proposed laws, forced change in the department meant to protect her, and drove prosecutors and investigators to seek justice they feel they and Erin got today.
Most of these investigators all have children at home, and I think all of us were very moved by the circumstances that we found at the house, and the more we heard about what kind of a child Erin was and what she was subjected to.
It's been well documented the kind of deplorable conditions Erin Maxwell lived in at her Palermo home with her stepmother, father, and stepbrother. A jury says Alan Jones strangled the girl. Jones told the court today he's not a threat to anyone. Erin's father pleaded for the lightest sentence possible, saying, "I don't believe my daughter would want him to lose any more time than he already has." Jones and his attorney asked this court to set aside the verdict, which was denied. They'll now ask an appellate court to do it and say they have a strong case.
He knows that this case is going to be heard, either sometime next year before the appellate division, and he knows when we go through to the appellate division, he's going to be exonerated.
The circumstances were very, very difficult for her in terms of where she lived, and this defendant caused her death, killed her. And he deserves every day of 25 years in prison.
Now, Lanza's top point on appeal, and one even the judge today said is a question for the appeals court to sort out, deals with the murder charge. And Kerry, it gets into a little bit of interpretation of law there, and it really is a matter of which way you look at it, and that's why it'll be something really for the appeals court to sort out. Very legalistic.
All right, well, one of the things that was a real standout in court today was the first time that Alan Jones spoke to the court. What did he say, and how did it come across?
It was relatively brief, and he came across very calm. Really no emotion at all, and that's been kind of the big knock against him all along, is that we've never seen any emotion from him. He never really said he was in pain or sad over Erin's death or anything like that, only that, his opinion of things really didn't matter at this point. He was not a threat to anybody, and he wouldn't be in the future, and he very confidently said at the end his conviction will be overturned. And that was it. Again, very brief.
All right. We'll see what happens in appeal. Thanks, Jeff. Now, Judge Walter Hafner denied another point of the defense attorney's motion to set aside the verdict based on a juror who came forward after the trial was over, saying he now believes Jones may not be guilty after all. The judge said there were no signs of improper influence on the jury or improper conduct, which would be the only way that he could overturn the verdict.